Today we're going to tie an olive buzzer. It's been catching me quite a few fish this year. I'm going to tie it on a Hannah Cook. It's a barbless one, the 260, and we're using olive thread. So if we just put a little bit at the top, and what I'm going to do now is catching some flexi floss. Just catch it in just at the top there, tiny bit, and then pull the flexi floss tight and wind down. Just keeps the thickness of the fly down. Now I like to take mine slightly around the bend, oops, and then just leave go the flexi floss and just wind the olive thread back up. The olive thread is going to be the underbody, the colour of it. It's nice turns back up the top. Just get rid of that bit at the top there. Take it back down. Now I like to add quite a bit of weight in my buzzers. Know whether I use them on the point or whether I use them on the bung. I just like a bit of weight on them. Right, now what I'm going to do is take the thread back up to the head, pull the flexi floss as tight as you can, and just nice open turns. Take it all the way up. Keep the tension really tight on it. Keeps the thickness of the buzzer down. Just try and get them as even as you can. So there, just catch it in 2 or 3 turns, just so that it doesn't spring out. There you go, just snip that off. Take it down to roughly where you want the head of it to start. I'm going to use very bright green goose biots. Easiest way to take them off is like that. Take 2 of them off. Now there's a natural curve and a natural side for you to put them on. So put it with the curve facing out over. And you can put these in at any stage so that you get the right thickness. But obviously make sure that they're both going at roughly the same length. Snip them in, couple of turns, and turn the fly back over. Now I'm going to put a bit of mirror flash in. Just catch it in, easier said than done. So what I'm going to do now is just take it back to the head and get rid of them raggy ends. Whether or not you snip them or just bend them, doesn't really matter. I tend to burn them, just helps bulk it up a bit. Doesn't help when your eyesight is as bad as mine, but never mind. Right, there you go. So now just build up the shape of the head, bit of a sort of rugby ball shape. Just getting there, not a million miles off. Again, this is adding to the weight, it takes it down a lot quicker. Pull the mirror flash over, nice and tight, and then a couple of turns of the thread, just to keep it locked in. Pull it back, a couple over the top, that just locks it in properly. If you just push the goose bias, and I always go to above the eye so that it'll come up on an angle, as you can see there. So do the same with both. A couple of turns, enough just to lock it in. You should be able to just snap these off. There you go. No need to cut them. Just finish the head off a bit. That's it all locked in place. Always do a hand with finish, because I can't use a tool. I find it actually quicker as well. Pull the scissors in and pull it tight. That's it. Now, a lot of people leave it at that, but I'm well into this UV resin. We're selling a Troutwatch UV True Bond. Really good. The only problem is, as you can see by the brush, I left it on the windowsill, and what happens is it starts setting, so it's another tub gonna be bloody opened. So just dab it on. Once you've got it on, you can adjust it. You can use the brush to take stuff on and off. Make sure it's got a nice coat, so it's got a nice shine to the finish. As you can see, there's parts there where I've put a little bit too much on, but I'll even that up in a second. I need to take some off with the brush and then just even it out. Now, the stuff that we've got at Troutwatch, it's got an extra drying agent in it. There's a lot of people complain lately that when they're doing it without naming names of stuff that they got, it still leaves a tacky finish to it. Now, you want these to be rock hard. And just put a touch in there, just a thing, and just pull the bottom off. Virtually there now. So get the UV torch. Well, I use a laser pen. Again, a laser pen compared to a torch is much quicker. Laser pen sets it really quick. I suppose technically, once I've done it with a laser pen, I could just go and fish it. What I tend to do is I use a laser torch as well. Once I've done it with the laser pen, I then just lie it on something flat, put the torch on, cover it, so that it just sits there for the next 5 minutes while I'm doing the next one. And that's it.